They've been practicing and working really hard. And as you're sitting here and you look over here to your right, that's our music room right there in the closet. So I have to give Mrs. Croucher a lot of credit because she does a great job with these kids. One thing I want to let you know is that I heard this year the kids that went to the middle school and stayed in the band, they had to add an extension onto their stage so they could accommodate all the kids who wanted to be in the band when they went to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And that's a tribute to what Mrs. Croucher does at Green Street and also here at Andover. So I'm going to encourage you guys to encourage your children to stay in the band when you go to middle school. It's a great way to be with a great group of kids and to continue that through high school. Through music, they learn a lot. They learn math. When I was in watching one of her lessons, she was teaching them fractions. I'll tell you what, they learned their math through music. They learned languages. We were doing Italian. What else were we learning? We were learning a lot of different things. Kids are a little nervous tonight. I don't know why. Because I think it's easier to do it in front of your parents than in front of school, right? So, but they practice really hard and they're ready to go. So I hope you enjoy the concert, and again, thank you for coming out tonight on this cold night.
Thank you, Mrs. Stevens. Yeah, I can't say enough. Thank you so much for your flexibility. You'll see a few empty chairs, but that's what happens when we postpone and postpone, and it's this night, no, it's that night, no, forget it, it's this night instead, and thank you so much. Mrs. Keel, thanks for your kind words. Yes, we are in a closet. We are a part-time program, but you know what? We make it happen, don't we, guys? And I want to thank you guys for your support at home because I know a lot of the kids are self-motivated, but some of you probably have to remind them to practice too. And I'm going to continue to ask 4 days, minimum 4 days, 20 minutes. They always have stuff to work on. Some kids just naturally do more. The more they do, the better they get. And my mission, my personal mission, is that they would want to continue next year on at the middle school and to get them to a middle school level of playing. This program used to be 4th and 5th grade, so they had more time to get to that level. But now that it's 5th grade, I really do push them, and I will continue to push them. So please continue to make sure they're practicing. And without further ado, we're going to get started with this concert, and we're going to start with a song we've been playing for a long time. It's the first song we all learned, and it's called Hot Cross Buns. While our drummers are getting ready for our next song, which is Mary Had a Little Lamb, I just want to let you know that we only put the band together a few times before we put on a concert because of the situation with the school. We don't have a lot of room, so about 3 times before we actually perform, we put the band together. And that's the first time actually doing this together as a group. So we work on the presentation, lifting our instruments, putting them down, the endings, the starts, and all of the notes have been learned up to that point. So we work on the balance, the blend, and the presentation. We hope you like what you see. We kind of work it like almost like they're in the Army now. We want everyone to be uniform. We don't want anyone to draw attention to themselves. We are one band. This is Mary Had a Little Lamb. These are our warm-up songs. We are only getting started, but what we're going to do now is we're going to start to show you individual groups. So you're going to really see the baritones and hear them, and the trumpets and the clarinets. So we're going to start with the baritones. I've got two wonderful boys, such a pleasure to work with. They get such a smooth sound on these baritones. And we're working out of a great method book called Essential Elements. Everyone has one. And they come with a CD and a DVD. And it's such a great learning tool. And we're going to be using this CD as our accompaniment tracks for a lot of the songs. So we're putting a little technology to work here. So we're going to play a song out of the book that features half notes called The Half Counts. Another thing we just started doing recently is we started adding some harmony. So we have different players playing different notes at the same time, which creates 2- and 3-part harmony. The kids love to do this. So here's a really sweet group of clarinet players. I have 3 lovely students in this one lesson group here, and they're all playing separate notes at the same time. And they really do a great job of this. This is called Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Wow, you're a quiet audience. Thank you. It's really important to our performers because, one move or somebody talking or sneezing or a cell phone could throw a performer off. And I'm sure these kids have their nerves really going today. Are you nervous? Yeah? Okay, well, you're doing a great job so far. As a clarinetist myself, I chose clarinet in 4th grade. And, it's my personal goal in any performance not to squeak. Right, guys? You did a good performance if you didn't squeak during it. Just for your information, I chose the clarinet when I was younger. I practiced just like they did. As I got older, I got a little competitive with it, started trying out for Legion Band and All-State Band. I ended up getting a full scholarship to the Hart School of Music. There is money in music, and there's money in sports. In colleges, they're looking for good players. So really, it just pays off more and more each year. Next year at the middle school, it's such a great opportunity for them to be a part of a good crowd of kids, a good group of kids who go above and beyond. And they also go on trips and things like that. But that's no reason for them to want to be in the band. They earn the privilege and they do it because they truly want to do that. And in a little while, I'm going to talk to you about thinking about getting instruments for them too, because that's another thing that as they get older, they should have their own instruments if possible. Okay, we're going to bring back the band with a song called Go Tell Aunt Rhody. And it's an old folk song, and if you don't know how it goes, you will for sure by the end of this song.